keeps bringing me down. I went to him. He said my life's a bore. So quit my wonder 'cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from Cleveland. To return, Jerome Ford. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go. 19 Charger, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Lions.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. Oh no, the first of his career is intercepted. And the Bengals force the turnover on the first series of this game.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 26.
How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. Completed over the middle. It's inside the 10. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go, but so far, so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Point after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Ford on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go, start. Good hiking, 18.
Play action, Sanders. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
47-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Another one for Junkins. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. Ready, right?
3rd and short. It's a give to the tight end. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Come on.
Keeping the tight end busy here. Another carry for the big fella. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
It's a gain of 2.
He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Go. Ready.
Sanders setting the pass. That's complete to Tillman out right. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On the set.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready.
Working out of the gun. Sanders hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Ready. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
3rd and short here. Sanders. That one's caught. Jeudy has it. And they make this stop. I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line.
A gain of 6.
6-yard gain on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Let's go. Gravity Lions. Riggs. Riggs.
On first down, here's Sanders. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Has room down the left sideline. And he makes the house call. It's a pick six for Cincinnati. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Browns nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Ford on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Jerome Ford on the return. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect. Looking for Harold Fanning Jr. And that'll bring up second down. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Here's Judkins on second down. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Go.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers, but they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Set up. 60 Eagles. 60.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Right, here we go. Check. Ready.
From the gun, Judkins. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They've been moving it well, but face a third down here. To the air on 3rd and long. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12.
At their own 12-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. Tackle made right around the 26. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
26-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. He runs it up to midfield. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. This play goes for 36. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1, ready?
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Gun, gun. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And it's complete. Here's Jones. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
On 1, ready?
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
Brown on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow to the air now. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him.
Here we go.
Offense in the hurry up here. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
3rd and long.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and
11
long.
MT, 11 MT. Here we go. 11 mighty. Big 13. Big 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it near the 8. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Brown can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT. Take. 11. Stop.
They go to him again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 20-zip lead. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
McPherson to add the point after. And he shaped that one to the right. It is no good.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Fields this one at the 3. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates. Here we go. Stack. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30.
Let's go.
Going again here, Sanders. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. So 3rd down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. Bengals going dime here. 6 DBs out there, 3rd down.
Cowboy, 70 Timberwolf. Street.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Browns
To the air on 1st down. Sanders lobs this one up, looking deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Give him 37 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Browns getting their first look inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Judkins running between the tackles. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much more exciting.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Back. Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
At the 9-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Panther 60. Get it. Bronco 80. Steady.
Run right side, Judkins. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready. 18. Go.
To the air, Sanders. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get their first points of this game just before halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Gay with the point after. And the Browns drop the lead back to 13.
Score, Bengals 20, Browns 7. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Brooks now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On 1, ready?
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Ready?
Back to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Here we go.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Brooks now on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
I'm fine, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180.
Throwing is Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll try it right with Brown. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Stop.
Here's Brown again. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Sanders now on third down. Buddy Judkins on the drop down. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Down. Panther 60. Panther 60. Cougar 19.
Play action, Sanders. Dumping this one off to Judkins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
70 Timberwolves.
Handoff now to Judkins. They'll cobble together a yard there. Dax Hill up for the stop.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Gotta be Ryan.
With Sanders out of the pistol. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams from field goals, you got a great chance to win.
It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Browns get it back to within 6.
Browns 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Brooks now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Burrow on the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here we go, here we go.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They've got first down here from the 36.
11 MT, tape. 11. Here we go, here we go.
Handoff headed left to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Gun. Cut. 11 Thomas. Cut.
Burrow setting up the play action. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go. Big 13. 11. Cut.
They'll throw. Third and long. This connects with Higgins. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Cut.
Burrow has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. When the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
Down the toss, right side. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
On 1, ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
180. Cut.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
180. 180. Cut.
3rd and long for him here. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals go up by 12 in the 4th.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
offense and Burrow coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
Gun,
The
gun.
Bengals will
Stop.
line up for the
180.
two-point conversion.
Play hot. Stop.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
Browns 14.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Here's Ford on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Count the 60.
Under the gun, here's Sanders. Malachi Corley reels it in. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Judkins out the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
To throw now is Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now. Ready.
Sanders back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
11 MT. 11 MT. Here we go. Hey, can.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
11 MT. 11 MT. Kahat.
Jones once more. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On one, ready?
Third down, they need 7.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Gun. Start. Ready. Right shot. Start.
And air it out on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Ready, set.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. And the Browns first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Working now from the gun. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
It's a gain of 30.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Come on. Set.
Throwing now. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Brings up fourth and goal.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
28. Browns 21.
We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Here we go.
Let's go defense. First down carry for Brown. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
They're going to pass it here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Setting up to pass. Dump off caught by his back. And he picks up the 1st down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
On 2.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
No running here. It's Thomas Brooks. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's get set. They can't.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.